Now let's talk about permissions and roles in GCP. Now, these principles that we just talked about, either a user account or a service account, need to be able to do things in GCP, right? So, how do we specify exactly what actions they can perform? We need to be able to get very granular with this. For example, if you're a database engineer, depending on the specific needs of your team, you might require the ability to read files in cloud storage, write to an AlloyDB database, or create and update a Cloud SQL instance. These very specific actions that can be granted to a user are called permissions. There are thousands of them in GCP. And even for one user, you will likely grant them many more than just these few. Permissions are the very granular actions that you can authorize a principal, either a user or a service account, to take. Now, roles in GCP are simply collections of these permissions grouped together. There are three categories of roles. These role types vary in how specific their permissions are. Basic roles are broad permissions at the project level, giving a lot of access across the board. Next, we have predefined roles. These are more specific and tailored by Google for common job functions, like a BigQuery data editor or storage admin. Finally, we have custom roles. These are managed by you, allowing for any combination of permissions based on your specific needs. As we move from left to right, roles become more specific in terms of what they allow. Now, you will come across roles presented in two different formats. First is the descriptive role name. An example of this would be BigQuery Data Viewer. This is the readable descriptive name of the role, often used in documentation or conversation to make it easier to understand. It clearly describes the role's purpose in plain language. The other format is the technical role name. Using the same role, this would be like BigQuery.DataViewer. This is the technical, fully qualified name of the role that is used when assigning roles in the Google Cloud Console or using command line interfaces. And it follows a specific format, service.rolename. So descriptive names are for readability and clarity, and technical names are for implementation in tools, like the Google Cloud Console or CLI. And that's it for this lesson.